Axel Rudakabana, the man responsible for stabbing 3 young girls at a Taylor Swift themed dance class last July, has been sentenced to 52 years. Like I said, this all happened on July the 29th, 2024, at a dance class in Southport, Merseyside, in the UK. And these 3 beautiful girls lost their lives. They are 9-year-old Alice Da Silva Aguiar, 6-year-old BB King, and 7-year-old Elsie Dot Stancomb. Axel did enter a guilty plea on day 1 of his trial, and he also admitted to attempting to kill 8 other children, in addition to the dance teacher and a businessman who was also present that day. Now, like I said, this happened in the UK, so their laws are a little bit different. Because he was 17 at the time that he carried out this crime, he was not eligible to be sentenced to life in prison. So he got 52 years instead. And Axel actually had a long history of violence. Police officers there found multiple disturbing, violent images and documents downloaded onto his devices. In fact, before he left to go carry out this horrific attack that day, he actually searched the stabbing of another individual on X. And in addition to that, back in 2022, apparently he purchased some castor beans and made ricin from those beans. He was also at one point referred to the country's counterterrorism program, but because they could not find any terroristic tendencies, he was basically released. In addition to that, it appears that when he was in school, he was also referred, I guess, to the office on 3 separate occasions after being found to search violent images and violence on the school computer. During his sentencing, he actually was disruptive in court. The first time he was calling for a paramedic, saying that he felt ill, and once he was attended to, he was returned to the courtroom where he again disturbed the court, and he was sent out for a second time. So his sentencing was actually carried out with him not present. After he was sentenced earlier this week, the Crown Prosecution Service actually described him as a young man with a sickening and sustained interest in death and violence.